हेलो दोस्तों, ये हम हैं। ये हमारी नई मोटरोला फ़ोन है और आज हम इसे अनबॉक्सिंग करने वाले हैं। Oh my god, that was hilarious, right? The meme is all over the internet right now. Keeping the jokes aside, guys, Motorola has launched their brand new smartphone today in India. It's a budget category phone, their brand new Moto E7 Power, and the phone is already in the house. So today we'll be unboxing it and I'll be giving like my first impressions and thoughts about this phone. So this Moto E7 Power comes with a 6.5-inch HD plus 20 by 9 max vision display. And if you talk about the cameras, it's got dual camera setup at the back side, a 13 megapixel and a macro camera as well. Comes with 5000 milliampere battery and a lot of other stuff which I'll be telling you in this video. So it comes in this sort of box packaging, guys, and it's available in two different variants and two different colors. And the one we have right now is the blue color one. It's called Tahiti Blue, I believe. Yep, that is what it is. And the variant we have right now is a 4 plus 64 GB model. If you talk about the price, see, the device was under embargo while I was making this video, so I'm not sure about the exact pricing details, but to take a guess, I would assume this will cost somewhere around like maybe 7,500 rupees, the starting price for the base variant. I'll let you know about the exact pricing details once I get them in the description box below. Alright then, let's get started with the unboxing. Let me just grab my knife and cut this seal over here. So by the way, guys, it comes in this sort of box packaging. You've got the Motorola branding everywhere on the package, says E7 Power on the front, and at the back side you've got a picture of the phone over here. It showcases the dual camera setup at the back side and says that it comes with 5000 milliampere battery. That's it. There is nothing much written on it, so let's directly dig into the unboxing part. The box opens up. Okay, there's one more seal over here. Just give me a second. So as soon as you unbox it, we've got the smartphone at the top. Pretty big device for a budget category phone, right? These days all the phones are coming with minimum 6 inches displays. So here you go, our first look at the Moto E7 Power. And good thing is the phone comes with a pre-installed case on it. That's nice, right? The phone, the brand is actually giving you a free case in the box for such a affordable price. I'll just keep this aside and show you what else is in the package. We've got some paperwork at the top. Just make sure to read that. I'm pretty sure nobody even touches that. Okay, we've got some accessories as well. There's a power adapter over here. Looks like a 10 watt power adapter. Yep, it's a basic 10 watt adapter. And you also get a USB type C, I believe. Yep, this is a type C cable for charging and data transfer. Along with that, you do have a SIM ejection tool in the box. That's it. Looks like we don't have any earphones or wired headset also. So yeah, that's it, guys. These are all the stuff we got in the package. I'll just clean up this mess and be right back to continue the video. Alright people, so I'm back to continue the video, and here's our brand new budget category Moto E7 Power in the hand. The one we have right now is a 4 plus 64 GB variant in Tahiti Blue variant. As you can see, the phone already comes with this pre-installed case out of the box. That's a very good thing. You don't need to buy this case separately for your phone. It's a clear case, guys, silicone case. Quality looks pretty good. We'll just keep this aside so you'll get a better look at the phone itself. So on the front side, you've got a sticker, I believe, that says Moto E7 Power and highlights some of its features like the 13 megapixel dual camera setup at the backside, and comes with a 6.5-inch HD plus max vision IPS LCD display, and also has 5000 milliampere battery. Let me just peel off this sticker and show you how the display looks like. And here you go, our first look at the phone. Hey, not bad. At the top side, we have a notch over here, guys. Looks like a teardrop kind of notch, and there's a 5 megapixel selfie camera over here and a tiny earpiece just above that. The bezels also look actually decent for the price, but I do have to tell you, you have a thick bezel on the bottom side near the chin part. Keeping that aside, let me just give you a physical overview on the phone and show you what do we have on all the sides. So going to the right side, we've got 3 buttons over here. Now this must be the special Google Assistant button, and this is the volume rocker, and this must be the power button, guys. So the quality of the buttons is also pretty good. They've got nice texture on them as well to distinguish between Google Assistant and the power button. And at the top side, you have a 3.5mm headphone jack. Yes, that is there. And on the left side, you've got a SIM card tray. Now I'll have to open it and see what that is. We'll do that in a moment. And finally, on the bottom side, you have a Type-C port. That's a very nice thing, relief. And beside that, you've got the primary microphone. So where's the speaker? Well, the speaker is placed at the back side, guys. Over here, this is a single backside firing speaker. And here you go. This is how the Motorola E7 Power looks from the backside. Very nice finishing, and if you ask about the build quality is also pretty decent for the price. The back is entirely made of polycarbonate, I believe, and has a nice blue finish, Tahiti blue, that is what the brand is calling it. Over here you've got the Motorola logo, and this is a rare fingerprint scanner, guys, so you do have that also on this phone. And here's our new dual camera setup. One is a 13 megapixel primary camera and the other one is a 2 megapixel macro camera, and beside that you do have a tiny LED flash as well. So that was our complete overview on the design and the build quality. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly power it on, set it up, and be right back to continue the video. Okay people, I'm back to continue the video. I'm completely done with the setup and the phone is all good to go. And not only that, I've also set up the rear fingerprint scanner on it. So let's quickly put that to a test and see how quickly it unlocks the phone. Oh, hey, that is actually pretty decent considering that it's a very affordable budget phone. Fingerprint reader on it was working very well, guys, and unlocking the phone almost 95% of the time, had no issues over here. And here is our first look at the Moto E7 Power. It's got a 6.51-inch HD plus IPS LCD 20 by 9 Max Vision display, and I have to tell you, for the price, the display is actually pretty good. It's got like thin bezels on three sides, has a teardrop kind of notch at the top, but a bit thick bezel on the bottom side. That is not an issue. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll just quickly open up the settings, and I totally forgot to mention the phone is powered by MediaTek's Helio G25 CPU, guys. It's an octa-core CPU. See, for the price, I feel it's a decent CPU. Could have been a bit slightly better, but again, you can't complain much because you're getting some decent specs in the other categories, right? So, chalta. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just quickly go to the settings part and we'll check out the software info. System settings, about section. So out of the box, the Moto E7 Power comes with Android version 10 and December 2020 security patch. And let's also check out the storage information as well. This is a 4 plus 64 GB variant, right? So out of the box, you have around like 50 GB of free space usable. I haven't installed any apps on it as of now. So yeah, 50 GB is what you've got. Keeping that aside, guys, what I'll do is I'll just quickly open up YouTube, play some video, and then give you all a demo on how the display quality on it looks like, and also you'll get a glance at the speaker quality as well. One good thing I have to mention over here is, even though it's a 720p HD plus display, right, you can play YouTube videos even up to like the maximum resolution available. Like this particular video can be even played up to 1440p resolution. That is pretty sweet, right? So let's just play this video and check out the video quality.
Vimal here. And this is Sheeta. And we're back with a brand new awesome video on the channel. Thing is, yesterday we unboxed Sony's brand new PS5 gaming console on our channel, right? So today in this video, I'll be giving you guys an exclusive gameplay demo on PS5, guys. So I got Spider-Man's intro. By the way, are you guys looking at those crazy graphics?
Yeah.
Just look at those sun rays,
rays.
reflections. Crazy!
Your first swing.
Woo! Damn, the city looks beautiful. Holy shit.
Okay, the display quality is actually pretty impressive for the price, guys. I've got no complaints over here. And if you talk about the sound, you heard it in the video, right? The sound quality was also decent and pretty loud and satisfactory. So before we wrap up the video, let's also just quickly fire up the camera app and shoot some pictures and check out the samples. Okay, very minimum shutter lag. That is actually pretty fast considering that it's a budget category phone. So as I've told you at the beginning, guys, it's got a 13 megapixel dual camera setup. One is a 13 megapixel primary camera and the other one is a 2 megapixel macro camera. So you do have macro camera on it as well. See, again, initial impressions, camera looks decent, but this is something I'll be able to tell you after using the phone for a few days, guys, in my full review video. In the full review video, we'll be talking about in depth about the display quality. We'll be talking about the performance, like how does that Helio G25 perform in day-to-day usage. Again, for your info, the CPU is not made for gaming, right? So don't expect like great gaming performance out of this phone considering the price tag. Anyways, I'll let you know about that also in the full review video, and we'll be talking about the camera quality and battery life as well. So that is pretty much it, guys. I want to wrap up the video and don't want to make it too lengthy for you people. I've told you right, this is just like an unboxing and first impressions kind of video. If you all enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. And also do let me know if you have any questions so that I can cover them in my full review. And that's it for today. I'll see you all in my next one.